It is a parent's worst nightmare, your child living his dream of playing high school football but having it snatched away in a terrible accident.
The Anderton family from Hanceville knows this feeling. However, as WIAT 42 News reporter Chris Womack shows us, their son has a never quit attitude.
The hardware earned in the fall is forged in the summer. Hanceville High School is racking and thudding their way, trying to stay atop their region.
If a kid is willing to get up and come up here at 6 o'clock in the morning on a regular basis, then he's pretty committed to what he's doing.
One of the most committed Bulldogs heading into spring practice was big ol' 65, Sean Anderton.
He was a pretty good football player. He was young, and he was going to be a pretty good-sized kid. And he was one of those dependable kids, one of those guys that just comes to work every day.
Before preparing to help the Bulldogs guard their region championship, Sean and his family took a vacation to Panama City.
You hear about it on TV or read it in the paper or something, but it's a little bit different when it happens to somebody that you're really that connected with.
This photo of Sean and his dad, Scotty, was taken minutes before tragedy washed over the Anderton family.
He went to jump in the waves, and he come up floating. We seen his head moving. And so Diane looked at me and said, "Scotty, something's wrong," and I went to grab him. When I grabbed him, the moment I grabbed him, went to pick him up, that's the moment I knew, because it was dead weight.
Sean Anderton suffered a broken neck. Emergency surgery saved his life, but it left him unable to walk. Rehabbing at the Shepherd Center in Atlanta, Sean is making amazing progress.
Just like football practice, you got to push through it.
As a dad, part of you still wonders what's going to happen to your son. And when you see him up walking, it's just an emotional moment. I don't know if we can put it into words. But
it makes me feel normal again. Something I used to do.
Before leaving for vacation, Sean's mother needed to order him cleats for the upcoming football season. There were options for the sayings on the back of the shoes. Sean chose a phrase that would adorn his football footwear, but define his life. Never quit.
I always knew he was a tough kid, but he's tougher than I thought he was. He's tougher than I thought he could be.
No matter how hard therapy gets, you got to push through it just to get better. Keep pushing towards your goals.
That toughness may allow him to keep a promise he made to his coach.
This was late March, I guess, we have spring practice starting in early May. First thing he said, he looks at me and he said, "Coach, I guess I won't be there for spring practice." He said, "But I will be back in the fall."
Now, since I visited Sean in Atlanta, he's graduated to outpatient therapy. While he may not play in the Bulldogs' first game, Coach Miller says he's always looking for a good assistant. Chris Womack, WIAT 42 News, coverage you can count on.